rights movement back in the 60s and even darker in the 50s. Did you ever think you would reach this moment?
During those dark and difficult and bitter days, I never thought that I would live to see this moment. This is a moment of hope, it's a moment of gratitude, a moment of thanksgiving. It only can happen in America, that we can come so far in such a short time.
What did you think of the message we heard from the President in his inaugural address?
Well, the President today, he spoke honestly, straightforward, and took
no, put it. That's
that the country
I'm videoing.
In a tough period. But by pulling together and working together, we can overcome. That was the beginning of the message. And I think it was important for him to speak very candidly with the American people, but to say that we've been able to come through struggle and difficulty before, and we can do it again.
Congressman Lewis, this is all happening the day after we honored Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You worked with him, you knew him, you fought with him. Had he been alive today, what would he think?
If Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had been alive today, he would have said, I told you that one day we will make it to the promised land. As he said the night before he was assassinated, he said, I've been to the mountaintop, I looked over and I seen the promised land, and we will get there as a people. I may not get there with you, but as a people and as a nation, we will get there. Well, we may not be there yet, but I think what happened today with the inauguration of this young man as president, it is a significant down payment on making the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. become a reality.
I know you've waited a long time for this, Congressman Lewis. Thanks so much for sharing some thoughts with us here on CNN. Our viewers in the United States and around the world are grateful to you. We appreciate it very much.
Well, thank you, sir.
Congressman John Lewis of Georgia, the Democrat, the legendary civil rights leader. All right, you see the parade. It's continuing, Anderson, down Pennsylvania Avenue, not very far away from where we are. In fact, right now, we're high above this parade route.
Remarkable to see all these military platoons, the Army platoons, Marines, the Fife and Drum Corps, Commander-in-Chief's Guard. We don't get to see this sort of thing very much in this country, but it is always remarkable when we get to this, when we're able to.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, but I continue our special coverage. There it is, the presidential limo inside Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, the First Lady of the United States. Actually, we're not going to take a quick break. We're going to continue our coverage. You see this parade route moving down. They're coming, they're approaching where we are here at the museum on 6th and between 5th and 6th on Pennsylvania Avenue. Soledad, John Lewis lived to see this moment, and we all remember what he went through, and it really wasn't all that long ago, within the lifetime, not only his lifetime, but a lot of people's lifetime right now who are watching. Remind our viewers what he went through.
Yeah, you know, he told us yesterday that he didn't think he'd be able to make it through the ceremony without crying, and he has been crying really the entire weekend. Of course, he was a pioneer in the civil rights struggle, a close associate of Martin Luther King Jr., beaten brutally, really committed himself to fighting segregation, but also, you know, some of his words have been echoed by so many young people who are so excited to be part of this parade. Told me the same thing. I don't think I can march in the parade without crying.
Well, it's because of the screen, the lights.
Exciting, and you think that there's some
so it's a reflection.
Even Barack, when I lived, because it was nighttime. I mean, I got pictures of it so clear, like, you know, except for the lines you could tell.
That's because it's night. Night you will be able to take clear pictures.
Yes, it was beautiful. I mean, like I was almost there.
And some of the old timers who've had a chance to really remind the younger people of their history, because I think a lot of people forget who these civil rights icons are.
9/11 is one of those young timers, the generation born.
Could you imagine a lot of people left and you still have all this crowd?
King delivered that I Have a Dream.
Yeah, because these lined the parade route, they were not on the mall.
Yeah, they were not on the mall.
Yeah, from like 4 o'clock this morning, they were lining up together.
You see?
On the parade route. That's why we were telling you. I told Diane, you couldn't be on the mall
and be on the parade.
Right. Witness in the ceremony and be on the parade route because it filled up before you started the ceremony.
I think this was best. We got to listen to the ceremony.
And then you came in there. Exactly.
I feel
I could see the entire thing. If you were in one spot, that would be it.
Yeah, you know that spot. Yeah.
Exactly.
Along with students from Southern University.
And it was so cold. It actually got colder later.
I'm telling you, it was so cold.
I know that we picked up, but I thought it'd be warm.
Because this is a moment so many people wanted to see.
But I think we were lucky. You know, not really. I don't consider lucky. You know, it was my feet. We were dressed warm, but our feet were frozen.
Younger generation about his experiences.
And I thought with all those crowds, you know,
He was an organizer of the March on Washington in 1963. And he was given a place on the podium to speak. They limited how long he could speak. They gave him 5 minutes, but he gave a terrific speech. That was in 1963, and of course in 1964.
You were there in the presence
He was in San Diego, and he had a concussion.
when you see it in the history books, you can say I was there. I wasn't. I had to be at work.
6 years old.
Well, you know what?
They did the bus boycott in Birmingham, Alabama.
I want copies.
24 years old when he was representing Rosa Parks.
I took a lot of pictures.
That they're rekindling now. These young people want to be that new generation of young leaders.
President of the United States, Barack Obama, and the First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama, in that car, that limousine, they're moving down Pennsylvania Avenue. They're heading towards that reviewing stand over there at Lafayette Park outside of the north portico of the White House.
I didn't know that.
We'll continue our coverage of the inauguration of Barack Obama in just a moment.
I didn't know that.
I was in the grocery store when I had a heart attack. My daughter was with me.
He was there in the ceremony.
I can't let this happen. Not 2 days before Christmas. So I took a Bear aspirin out of my purse and chewed it. My doctor said the Bear aspirin saved my life. Please talk to your doctor about aspirin.